We're up and running on YouTube. Wonderful, wonderful. I just got to move some, let me just move some applications around, guys, so I can keep an eye on Bookmap for us. Let's see. Now, what do you guys want to look at today? Because when I was looking over ES and NQ, I really wasn't seeing anything too high quality unless we get up to this 30-minute supply zone and take out that data high, or if we come back to this demand zone and maybe take out what I would like to see is the NASDAQ take out the data low while ES does not take out that data low to give us divergence. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you are all doing well. YouTube, hello. Discord, hello. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday indeed. I think the market just opened. Market just opened. Now, let's see. Bring up our Bookmap. And take a look at ES. Any heavy levels on ES? I'm not seeing any heavy levels. I'd like to see a level sitting. Like, you see how this one sits here? I'd want that to extend all the way through, but it's not. We do see buyers starting to step in. We do have positive delta as well. We're going to wait. Point of control is consolidating here too. We're just waiting right now. No setups at the moment. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everybody. Hope you are all doing well today. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Crude is, I believe, crude selling back off. Yep, crude selling back off. Gold sort of chopping. How did the 30-minute close on ES and NQ? Tough spot, tough spot. Check the NASDAQ. Any heavy levels on NASDAQ? Not really. ES, same situation. We have nothing. 6106, potentially. 6106. That's in supply, deeper into supply. So I do think we're going to probably run up a little higher right here. Weighted index is selling off. Right now, Microsoft, Meta, Tesla are pushing lower. Apple pushing lower. Nvidia is the only one pushing higher right now, trying to break that 145 key cycle level. We have gold trying to hold. You know what? Where's gold on Bookmap? That's what I want to see. Because gold lately has been giving us more levels on Bookmap. So this level right here on gold, 2645, this is a very heavy level. This is what I look for. So if we could somehow sweep this 2645, which is down here, I'm going to look for longs. I don't think we're going to sweep that. I think that might now be our level of support. We might head to this level up here, 2664, but we're going to wait and just let the market come to us. There's no rush in the market. Nobody's forcing us to trade. Nobody's got a gun to your head saying you have to take the trade right now. Just got to be cool, calm, and collective. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Crude selling off. Crude might not even give us our setup, right? We were waiting for crude to come up to this 4-hour supply or even this 30-minute supply. It might just want to keep pushing lower. And if that's the case, I'll look for a fair value gap entry. I just realized I don't have footprint on gold over here. So let's get our footprint chart up. Put on our footprint. And where is it? There it is. Now I like to keep it with horizontal delta and then have the volume like that. So remember, this level right here, 2645 on gold. If we could come into 2645 on gold and we sweep it, or we see this strong buyer start to absorb these sellers in reverse, we'll be able to take our long entry around 2464, put our stop loss right at the low that was created, have a really tight stop loss, and let that trade play out. Good morning, everybody. And that's using, look, we're in a demand zone too, so it's giving more confidence to it. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I don't take the trade. ES is in supply right now. So let's take a look at ES. NASDAQ took out data high too. Take a look at ES up here. Pretty good buying delta still. I'm not going to be trying to short this right now. That 5 minute was too strong. We're just going to wait right here. Buyers are trying to hold this. Let's add an alert. We do have an alert on gold. Let's check out where our VIX is. VIX is pushing lower below previous day low, which is bullish. I like the sellers as a negative 320 on the delta on ES. Would consider a short here. But I'm going to be a little patient because, again, buyers are pretty strong right at the open. I don't want to be trying to go short after such a strong green candle like that. Even though I have my zone, even though I have my data high, I'm just not seeing it right now. Could always take a stab at it with a light position, but you see that? Look at that. That's exactly what I'm talking about. ES pushing higher, NQ trying to push higher. Is NQ at a supply or demand zone? Not really. Okay, good. I want to see gold push lower because I want gold in that spot. I want gold around this 26.45. I want to see that response. Got to see how the market reacts. I'm definitely considering grabbing an ES short up here. Like, even to just start the position. But buyers do keep trying to step in. I'll wait. We could wait like another minute on this 5 to see how we react. If we get a pop, if we retest the supply zone one more time and start to push lower, then I'll grab a short. But other than that, we'll wait. My goal, guys, remember, I would like to see data high get taken out and then data low get shot towards. So we'll wait 1 second. We could wait 2 minutes and 40 seconds. That's okay. Yo, YouTube guys, don't forget, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I do appreciate it. See these buyers trying to step in here at this key level. Gold on the 15. I mean, gold on the 15 does look like it might try to base lower, but we're going to wait. Yes, trying to push up again. Remember, I said if we could wick supply and then push lower again, I'll grab a short position, like right there. Minute 55 left on the 5 minute. We're going to wait. Not force anything. Crude oil came into some levels of support. On Bookmap at least. But crude oil's been selling off. So hopefully it does find some support and can push back higher for us for a little bit. If anybody wants to see any specific stats, whether it's Edgeful, Bookmap, whatever you guys want, let me know. I'd like to see NASDAQ push up into that supply zone up there. We're still on the first 15 minute of the day. Oh, you know what we should check? We should check Edgeful for double breaks. So we're going to come to Edgeful. We're going to go to ES. I'm going to see ES pushing higher right now. We're going to go to by weekday. Orb. Oh, hold up. I do want to see if we tap that supply zone one more time. Opening range break, ES, daily. No, we'll go New York session. Double break most of the time. By weekday, Friday, 50% chance of a double break. So we'll wait. It did just test supply again. And I said if it tests supply one more time and starts to sell off, I'll grab it short. So we'll see how we react up here. 6105 is now the next heavy level on Bookmap. So we're going to wait. It is 9:40. We got 5 minutes for the 15 to close. I want to make sure my opening range break. This is on the good 15 minute. Perfect. Throughout the day. No, let's not go throughout the day. Same candle. No, let's not do same candle either. We'll do throughout the day then. All right. I'm considering some shorts on ES if we could break this previous high up here and look to push like over there. I say the right thing and she smiles like you used to. 6105 looks really clean for a short entry. Just really need to see a rejection. We got buyers stepping in right here. I'd really like to see us push lower. NASDAQ looks good. VIX is pushing higher. It looks like it's trying to. Let's see, I'll tell you what. We'll give a light short a shot there on ES. I'm going to keep my stop loss, though, a little inside supply. So we're short ES right now, stop loss in supply. We got the few wicks off of supply, which is what I was looking for. Nice reaction so far. Now what I'm looking for is the 15 minute to give us a basing. I want the 15 to close somewhere over here. Would really like us to go take out that data low down here. Give us a fantastic trade. 8-to-1 risk to reward on that. But that's if it plays out. That's if the 15 closes in our favor. Right now, the 5 hasn't even closed yet, and we still have 330 left on that, so it could push all the way back up. Before this yellow level was resistance. Now it's trying to hold as support. Negative 400 delta right there. I do like that selling pressure. But remember, for every seller, there's a buyer, so we don't know how strong the absorption is yet. But I don't see any strong level of support like we usually do on Bookmap, so we're going to just wait right now and see how this plays out. 310 left. Just staying patient. And if it stops me out, it stops me out. We'll go in for the next trade. Short at 6100.75. 2 ES contracts. Stop loss 6103.75. 2-point stop loss. Looking for a almost 20-point run. It's almost a 10-to-1 risk to reward on this. What I would like to see now on ES, let's see. So like I said, I want that 15 to keep going. We have 230 left in the 15 to go back lower. Pretty range bound. So yeah, we'll see. It's going to depend on how this 15 wants to close. Because if the 15 does close something like this, I'm probably going to stop out of the trade. Look for us to break the 15 higher into supply and look for a re-entry. Right now we're just going to wait a sec. See how the 5 wants to close. We're just chopping around at the moment. 208 left on the 5. That negative 457 is a bit of a red flag because now we're trying to push higher. We should have seen some follow through from that. Gold is near that level I wanted to see us react off of, so I'm going to move gold's book map onto another screen so I could keep an eye on that for us. I'm worried we were a bit early for these shorts on ES, but we're just going to wait. What I would have liked to see is us break these recent highs first and then push lower, which we did not, and we have about a minute 26 left in the 15, and again, buyers are trying their best to hold us up at this point, so I might end up stopping out of this even before we close on the 15. So we're just going to wait right now. Buyers are stepping back in a little bit. Point of control is 60.97. So what I watched too is where's the point of control? Are we moving higher with the point of control, which means there's good buyers bringing us higher? Are we moving lower with it? Are we staying there? What's going on with that? Yeah, I'm probably going to end up stopping out of this. We have 51 seconds left. We would need a strong reaction to the downside for the next minute. And if we don't get that, we're not going anywhere. Yeah, see that? NASDAQ in supply, though. So again, if anything, I stop out of this, look for a re-entry. But 30 seconds left. Do we have any news coming up? Michigan Sentiment Report.
On the MES, you're an inside candle. On the 5-minute, you're inside candle. You've got a rally base leading up to it. Fair value gap is below you. and we did not continue the run high at 9:30. We did a push up, we broke it by one tick, and then we're stalling.
Yeah.
So I'm leaning. My indicators say bullish, but I think that may be long term. I think we got a short term bearish coming first.
Yeah, I'd like to see short-term bearish right here, but again, I also said that double break on the 15. Now we do have that 15-minute time frame, so a double break, we would take out this high and then go back to this low. So if it stops me out right now, that's fine. I'll look for a re-entry. Right now my stop loss, same place, 6103.75. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to move it down a little bit. Let it stop me out even sooner. I'm fine with that. All right, so we're stopped out of the longs, of the shorts right now. And I want to see how we react in the supply zone after we break this high. This level right here. And same with gold. Where's gold? Oh, no. Oh, okay, no, it didn't hit it. It was close to it. So point of control is moving higher, right? Good volume in the market. We're going to wait now for any positions. We're not going to try any more shorts at the moment. Nice. Good buying pressure right there. We're just going to wait. Wait for the market to give us some type of reaction. There's a strong move. This was a heavy level, but they pulled it right before we got to it. We took out previous day high on NASDAQ. We did not take out previous day high on ES. Could maybe look for a short up here. Whoa. I like that volatility spike. Yesterday we got that on crude, and what happened was it spiked and then it dipped back. So I might look to see if it wants to do something similar. But look at NASDAQ running away. ES running away. Looking good, looking good. We're going to see. A lot of positive delta up here. So this next reaction is going to be very important. Are we going to trap these people, or are we going to continue up? There's we go. Break a previous day high on ES and NASDAQ. Great stuff, great stuff. I want to see gold's really not giving me anything. 6107 is Thursday's high. 6107, okay, okay. Oh, why? Do I have wrong previous day high? No, I'm good. Scared me.
All right, ES just, there's of the measured move following the reports. We just made 50% of the measured move. 100% of the measured move on the ES would be 6112.75. So 6112 would be 100%.
Wow, these buyers really stepping in right now. So guys, look at gold, right? I wanted to see how we react to this level of support on gold, but we didn't even hit it. So it didn't really give us an entry on gold. Clove, you're saying Thursdays, Friday was a little lower, but we haven't made Friday's previous day high yet, because today is Friday. Oh, let's see. Now, I would like to target to the upside 2125 as a key psychological level. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look to see if we want to create a 15-minute fair value gap over this broken 30-minute supply zone. And that 15-minute fair value gap will work as my entry long. Now, if this 15 wants to dump back lower and all these people that got long up here end up trapped, well, then I might look for a short right here and try to trap those long positions, trying to take this breakout trade.
Observation about the ES, when the 8:30 payroll reports came out, it went down to the tick to the pivot point support 1.
Yeah.
Now, the reciprocate trade of that to the north would be 61.17-ish.
Yeah.
So that
Weighted
could be
index is popping. Equities are strong. Microsoft new high a day. Apple new high a day. Meta new high a day. Yep, there we go. New 5 minute. I'll give one more short shot, but I'm gonna be careful. I wouldn't suggest this trade, guys, because it is range bound, but it is taking out that previous day high and the top of that supply zone. So I'm hoping to see these people who went long up here trapped, but we're coming into this area with resistance, might work as support. You see how we're acting as support at that old level of resistance. And now we keep making new levels of resistance to the upside on ES on Bookmap. All these positive deltas bringing us higher and higher. That's why I said don't take that short. Low risk, low risk. High risk, low reward. I'd like to see if gold's giving us something. Because right now ES and Q are just pushing higher. And if I'm waiting for a 15-minute fair value gap entry, I'm going to have to wait like 8 minutes plus another 15-minute candle, like 30 minutes to get that entry. Yo, don't make sure you're not trading when you're confused, man. Confused, sleep deprived, whatever the case may be, you will not be able to trade at your full capacity. Nothing left to prove. Let's see. What's gold doing? Where is my gold book map? Let's move this up here. It's right here. Alright, there's gold on book map. We do have some support under us on gold. 26.54, 26.54. If we come back to 26.54 on gold, I'll look to see if we could hold that. NASDAQ pumping up. Weighted index looking good. NASDAQ's going to continue. Beautiful, beautiful. And NASDAQ's at all-time highs. We do not have any levels to go off of. VWAP pushing lower. VWAP is at a new low of day while ES is at new high of day. There's a confirmed trend. Equity's pulling back a little bit. Tesla's rejecting VWAP. Microsoft's rejecting new high a day. Apple's still trying to stay bullish. There's Nvidia. Nvidia wants new high a day. Okay, here we go. This might be a level. Oh, we missed that retest right here. 2160, 2160. Oh, no, wait.
On the floor.
What? What is that?
A hot dog. And the crust.
What the fuck? Pardon me, guys. Give me 1 sec. Give me a half a second. 30 seconds. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I don't know where anything is anymore.
We got 5 minutes until 10 o'clock Eastern. We do have a few reports coming out from the University of Michigan. Uh, those may have a little bit of impact, but I mean, we've made our major move for the day. So I don't have a high expectation for these 10 o'clock reports to do much, but that doesn't mean they won't. And then we got a lot of Fed speakers today because they're getting ready to go into their 10-day blackout where they can't talk at all. There's a 10-day blackout before they make an FOMC announcement. So there's going to be a lot of Fed speakers lined up today, starting at 10:30, then 12, then 1, then 1, so on. So things that they say can also swing the market. So we do need to be aware that we still could have a fair amount of volatility today. But like I said, be aware that we do have these reports coming out at 10 here in about 3 minutes.
Oh, yeah, we have that report, right? A few minutes? Okay. Yeah, gotta stay out of your trades when that report comes out, guys.
The ES 5-minute is in a DeMarc sequence. For those of you that like DeMarcs, we broke north around 6103. We're now in candle 6. So this is a wandering candle. 5 and 6 are wandering candles, sometimes 7. So they can go up, they can go down. If the DeMarc sequence plays out, candle 7, 8, or 9 should continue to the north if the pattern continues. But, you know, that's a flip of the quarter because we are running a lot of high liquidity runs right now.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I'd love a double break today to give us the volatility to push us back lower to the 60.93. I don't think we didn't even have the gap fill either. So it's like we do have some levels to the downside we might want to see. But we have that news coming out in 2 minutes. We got to be careful. Same situation. If the 15 can close bearish, like with the long upper wick, that would be huge. Getting some volatility in there right now. Anticipating volatility from that news. Be careful. Minute 56 left. That was a pretty strong seller right there.
All right, if we break below 6105-ish, I'm going to project 6100 to the south because that'll be approximately the midpoint of this last little run. We'll just have to see.
Minute 26 left. I liked that weird wick lower we got, like that weird pop lower, but it does seem like buyers want to bring it up. We got a minute left on this 15 to close.
Still inside the 5-minute candle, the prior 5-minute candle. So this also tells us this is a decision point because that was a spinning top, not quite a doji, but a spinning top for sure, right smack in the middle of the candle. So that's telling us decision time.
Yeah. And we got news in 30 seconds.
Yep.
20 seconds, and they're starting to pull the orders on ES. 15 seconds. Till liftoff. Till blast off. 10 seconds. Oh boy, here it comes. Already getting volatile. And news in 3, 2, 1. 30-minute closed there too. 5-minute. Let's see on NASDAQ if NQ wants to give us that broken demand zone, broken supply zone as an area to enter long. I want to see that previous day high get tested on NASDAQ. And what's gold and crude doing? Nothing, a whole lot of nothing. Maybe gold. Where'd gold go? I keep losing all my book maps. Gold's at point of control. Not much support under gold right now, actually. That's interesting. ES and NQ just gonna break their ways higher now, yeah. Yeah, personally, not my cup of tea of price action, right? A lot of people don't like trading news days like this. Every time we came into this level on ES, we did hold. Just gonna wait. Came into this level on ES and we rejected. But look at the point of control. Remember I kept saying watch point of controls moving higher. A lot of buyers are bringing price higher. NQ looks good to continue up. Weighted index, a little bit of resistance. Just gonna wait at the moment. There we go, NASDAQ. Boom. I'm staying patient. Now NASDAQ stronger, ES is pulling back. VIX is pushing lower though. We still have the gap to fill on ES at 60.88. Hourly just opened. I'd like to see buyers hold ES here. But clearly sellers are trying to step in at the moment. I think we might take out these lows on ES and hit that fair value gap. And if we start to hold that, I'll look for a long. But if it just dumps right through, then we're not taking that. Obvi. Gold pushing up. Damn, gold was so close. I said 26.54. It pushed up from 26.54.20. Come on, ES. Point of control 6103. Lines up sort of near this key level over here. A lot of negative delta over here. What's crude doing? Crude's just pushing lower. Not going to get this short entry on crude. That's okay. Maybe the 15 minute? Sure, we'll add an alert on crude. Now, I wanted a 15-minute fair value gap on the zone, but we're already breaking into it on the 15, so we might have to go with this 5. But again, we'll see how we react once we take these lows out. I'm going to look for a lot of volume to come in. when we take out 6105. I'm gonna give you all I got. Let's see. 6105 right here. Okay, there's test 1. I'm not really seeing a lot of volume hit that. Just gonna wait. Negative 322 delta, negative almost 100 delta. It's trying to bring us lower. It's failing. Come on. There we go. Negative 340, negative 400. Could give us a big negative and then reverse. Let's see. So I'm going to put my limit order right here for longs. I'm in longs on ES. Stop loss is the bottom of the fair value gap. I would like to see a new high of day here. We're just going to be a little patient and careful on this trade. We do have VIX trying to push higher now, which is bearish, so things are starting to flip, but we did have point of control trying to push higher too, but we are in a supply zone, so we'll be careful. We'll wait. We did break the supply zone too, and this was a bit of a retest with the fair value gap. So we'll just, like I said, we'll just sort of wait and see how it wants to play out. And it hit the 61% too on the optimal trade entry. So we're going to be patient. There we go. There we go. And I like the price action NASDAQ was giving us too. Some long ES, we're looking to ride this trend back up. If it stops us out, we got a pretty tight stop loss. On this trade, we're looking for a 3-to-1, I want to say. 3-to-1, almost 4-to-1 risk to reward. Could probably even go higher than that, because I wanted 61.25 today. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Great. I'll wait for the 5 to close. However the 5 closes will determine if I add to this trade or if I exit or just hold. I like the volume coming in here. Again, point of control's been moving higher. Buyers have been accepting price at higher prices. Beautiful reaction. How's the 15 look? Looks great. Looks great. I'm going to look to add soon. Getting a little bit of weakness near this point of control. Point of control always works out pretty well as a target, guys. You know, if you're able to buy below point of control, target it for a scalp, you know, sell above, target it for a scalp, whatever the case may be. And it usually is where there's a point of consolidation, because you've got to think of it, point of control is where we have the most volume in the market. Whenever we have the most volume, that's usually the area that we consolidate, because that area of consolidation is what gives us the move afterwards. 10.09 right now. I like the buyer above this point of control on ES. I'm just gonna wait, be a little patient on this. Four seconds, I'm going to add to this long on ES. Weighted index is pretty weak right now, though, so I might be a little patient on the ad. See if we get a retest of his own or something. Right there, that's where I'll add. Stop loss same place right now. I did add to this trade right here. Really looking for these buyers to continue. We've had good buying delta all day. That's a good buy bubble. Come on, give us that pop. Give us a pop. NASDAQ pushing higher. VIX, come on, VIX. You want to push lower. Let's get it ES. Let's run it ES. It's struggling. Big red flag. Struggling at point of control. But again, point of control has been pushing higher. I don't want to get out. Nice. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Give me a pop. A big old pop. Let's make my weekend even better than it's already going to be. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I'm going to look to see. Give me a strong pop. I'll probably get out of. Nice. Let's go, guys. Huge. Huge. 61.14 is going to be my first target. Give me a crazy move higher. Crazy move. I don't like ES struggling here a bit because it didn't make a new high a day just yet. Still 3 minutes left on the 5, so it's got time. 60.14 is where we have this level on Bookmap, so I'd like to see a quick move to that 60.14. That's where I'm going to get out of 2 contracts at 60.14. I'm in 4 ES contracts at the moment. I started with 2 and I added 2 when I saw we were looking good. Gotta be so careful, though, at these levels. NASDAQ pumping higher. Come on, ES. Come on, ES. New high a day. Let's go make it. Let's go make it. I hate the struggle it's having right here. I really do. But I don't see really resistance right now, so I'm going to just be patient. I don't like the divergence, but the divergence isn't there until the candles close. Big pullback right there. Big pullback. Oh man, bit of a red flag on these longs. Gonna stay patient. Huge, huge pullback. Nasty. 2 minutes left in the 5 minute. It was a lower time frame divergence. I'd hate for ES to come take out this low and then push back up. That would suck. Just staying in it right now. I want anybody who tried to take this lower time frame divergence to get stopped out. That's what I'm looking for. Because, yes, divergence, oh, we didn't make a new high on ES, we made a new high on NQ. But this is on, like, the 5 minute chart right now. I guess 15 too, but just candle to candle. Price is consolidating down here. I'm staying in these longs. I should have maybe got out of 2 over here, but I really wanted to target those levels on Bookmap. This 61.14. We don't really have any levels below us. But that doesn't mean we can't move lower. Wow, what a pullback. That's crazy. How's the 15 look? 15 closes in 40 seconds. Bit of a red flag right there. Staying patient on these longs still. Really want to see a pop. Want to see us above previous day high on the 15. And that would be on the 5 too. Previous day high lines up right with point of control right now. Whoa. Big dipper right there. 10 seconds. Come on now. Big buyer just stepped in down there, though. Looks like they tried to absorb that seller. So I'm still just going to wait. I am worried that ES wants to break these lows in this fair value gap and then push back higher. NASDAQ is still bullish. We're just going to wait right here. 15-minute. Tough spot. Obviously, we'd like to see us push higher, but the chances are we might push lower, do a stop run, and then push back up. So we're going to be patient, we're going to be careful, and we're going to have proper stop losses. Now, I am a little worried on the longs because we still do have data low to the downside, but at this point, we were very bullish this morning, and I'd like to see continuation. We were bullish. Oh, I was going to say we were bullish yesterday. We weren't even bullish yesterday. Bullish the day before.
Little divergence on the NQ versus the ES. ES below, it's open on the 5-minute. NASDAQ is above.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't mark those divergences, though. Like, the opens, I would go by pivots, by, like, highs and lows. But I understand what you're saying. Like, NASDAQ is stronger because it's above that open already. Yeah, I know. I'm definitely considering getting out of these longs, but if it'll hit my stop loss or it'll hit my target. That's where we're at right now. 60.14, 61.18. These are strong levels on Bookmap. I'd really like to see price move to them. These sellers ain't giving up, though. Huge red flag. Huge red flag. VIX trying to push higher, too. Boo. Nvidia weak. Oh, I'm not liking this. We'll wait, but, probably gonna adjust my stop losses up a little bit. Nothing crazy. Really need CES above this candle's open. But ES is much weaker than NQ right now. And now that weakness is starting to show. Negative 600, negative 500, positive 600. It's like there's a buyer down here absorbing a lot of sellers. And I guess that's what's keeping me in this trade. But if we do break down south, we're going to have a very volatile and strong move. And that's okay, because then I'll stop out of this trade and find a new entry on the shorts. So we're just going to wait right now. I need to get even. I'm here for a reason. Look at NASDAQ on the 30s, way stronger than ES as well. But the 30 still hasn't closed. This 30 could still flip green on ES. It could still stay red on ES. It could do anything it wants. I'd like to see continuation, so this basing becomes a demand zone. But we're just going to wait. Nice, nice. Nice, okay. Cool, calm, and collective. All right. That's cool. That's fine. Whatever you want to do, market, that's fine with me. Remember, I said I wanted anybody who tried to take this short on ES from this lower time frame divergence to be stopped out, which means we have to break a new high a day on ES. Guys, give me a second. I'm just getting a call from the doctors to make sure everything's all right. Love. Oh, did I mute that? Yeah, we're good. All right, let's see, guys. Come on now, buyers. Let's take us home. Take me home, country road. Struggle bus. Welcome to Struggle Town. Really want to see us green on this 30-minute. I almost want to add to this again. But at this point, ES still is pretty weak. Not pretty weak, it's trying to move higher. Point of control, we're pushing up. Just really struggling. Come on now. 61.14 is my first target. I'd really like 61.18. Really like 61.16. Originally, my pre-market plan, I wanted to see us hit 61.25 key psychological level. Part of me's like, let's take some profit right here. Another part of me's like, no, we were patient over here. We said if it hits my stop loss, okay, it's my take profit, okay. Now we're all the way over here. We're not stopping out. If it wants to dump in reverse, then so be it. But right now, I'm okay. We're going to hold. Weighted index trying to push higher. Really need those equities to pump up. Apple's dumping though. Meta new high a day. Microsoft trying to push up. Definitely a tough spot right here, guys. Like I said, you know, this might be a good spot to take some profits off, but I'm not going to. I'm going to stay patient. We have 3:11 left on the 5-minute. We also have 8 minutes left on the 30. So that's plenty of time for me to think that the market can make its way back higher. We're at point of control. We've been moving higher with point of control. We're just going to follow the trend. Trend is our friend. We're going to be patient. And we'll stop out once that trend fails. We'll even put our stop loss up a little higher too. Yeah, how funny would it be if I was like, we'll move our stop loss up, and then the market just like dumped right to it. Can't tell you how many times the market knows. NASDAQ, oh no, that's gold. NASDAQ pulling back a little bit too. Again, all these red flags, we are getting a pretty heavy level right here of resistance too on ES. Really want to see us above 61.10. Squeeze towards 61.08. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta be careful with these. 2 minutes left on the 5-minute. Really needs to see follow through. Oh no, weighted index is weak now. God damn. I'm a little worried on these longs right now. We're gonna wait. Minute 37 left. Apple selling off. Nvidia selling off. Big red flags. Big red flags. Hourly. Like, yo, I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold it. Even though we're pulling back on this 5-minute right now, I'm gonna hold it. And like I said, it either hits my stop loss or hits my take profit, but right now, it's doing its thing. It's trying to find its way. NASDAQ still making new higher days, while ES still failed again a new higher day. VIX is trying to push higher, which is unfortunately bearish, but we'd like to see VIX push lower. "37 seconds left. Really getting weak on the volume up here. So again, really a red flag, unfortunately, on these longs. Gonna need to see good volume. But without some type of fake out, I don't think we're going to get that. And yeah, we might get a stop run. That's unfortunate. And we'll just hold and wait. 13 seconds left in this 5. I still wanted the 30-minute to close green. So we still have time on that. My stop loss is down here. Whatever the market wants to do. Again, unfortunately, it does look like we might want to stop run these people and then push back higher. And those people would be me. So, we'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, NASDAQ weak now. This is super red flaggy, guys. We should have got that continuation on this one, if not this one too.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It feels very, very strange to have, that level of pain and just not be able to ask the doctor, hey, can I ask? Like, you're just not allowed anymore. It's just, I don't know, I find it odd.
I hope this is a stop hunt. I hope this big red engulfing is a BS candle, and we just get another engulfing to the upside. Negative 690 right there on the delta.
Very important in this day and age, you know what I mean? And I'm not having issues, but I need to find this.
Waiting for the market to pump. Instead of waiting for the world to change. Where my music head's at. You guys watch anything good lately? Music-wise, Netflix-wise? We'll kill some time while the market chops for us. If you want to protect yourself on this trade, you might be able to take off some contracts on this push-up in case we do want to dump. I'm not going to do that. I'm still going to hold these. I'm looking for this trade to play out still.
Please answer.
There we go. 61.15 now is the next heavy level on Bookmap. We do have 61.11 right here. Remember, I was mentioning 61.10. So we'll watch how we react up here. Really want to see us above 61.10, guys. Really want to see that 30 push green. 2 minutes left. This 30-minute could push green, guys. This looks huge. Where is, how to determine your TP levels? So I trade supply and demand. So I'll usually use my basis as supply and demand. I use previous day high, previous day low, and I also use sometimes the Fibonacci and data high, data low as we see today. Only when we get some type of data news or something like that. There we go. Come on, get us above 61.10. Right now. Let's see. I use the long and short position, and that measures how many contracts I should be trading, as anybody should be using. And yeah, we're getting good buying delta up here, but the problem is every time we're up here on ES, we do run into a sell wall. So I want to be careful. I really want to see this break out higher. Really want to see, at this point, I want to see a strong spike higher, like right through 61.10, 61.11, 61.12. Give me that aggressive buyer. Let's go break that new high a day on ES. VIX trying to push lower. Come on, ES, come on. A tick away from 61.10.
All right, I tell you what, I'll let you have your high of day as long as I can have a pullback to 6,000.
Yeah. Yeah, all the way to 6,000?
Well, okay, all right, I'll compromise. I'll take 60-50.
That's funny. How about this? Let's trade the trend until the trend's no longer our friend. Come on, NASDAQ.
We're making a deal here, see?
Oh my god, look how close we are. Look how close we are, guys. Closing green on this 30. Holy shit. No way. 61.10. 61.10. Come on. 61.09 right now. We're at 61.09. 30 seconds left on this 5-minute. Buyers keep coming in just to get struggled out. 20 seconds left. I'm staying patient. Holding my contract still. Full size still. Not trailing out of any, not out of any contracts yet. 13 seconds left. Come on, 10 seconds. Give me that pop. 5 seconds. Okay, might not close green, and that's okay, because it's still a basing. So I'm going to wait. I want to see us push higher and make a new point of control around 6110. That's what I would like to see. So my stop loss is at that 30-minute recent low. I'd like us to base and continue higher. But right now we have been chopping. It has been tight, has been very close, so we're going to just be patient. Crude, gold, chop, chop, chop. Chop, chop, chop. Weighted index is trying to sell off. Apple trying to push higher. Microsoft's a little weak. Meta did make a new high that last candle. So again, I'm still going to stay bullish on this. What's a basing? What do you mean by is setting up? So a basing would be like, you see how this red candle right here, it's a small red body, a long lower wick. So what I would look for on the next candle is a strong move green to the upside. So that would be our basing candle, that would be our impulse move, and then the basing would be our demand zone. We do really need to see some buyers step in over here though. Because if we break that basing zone, if we break the low of that basing zone, it is no longer a demand zone. Yeah, I'm telling you, I almost want to add here, because it looks like we're trying to find our floor at this point of control, but I am worried for a little stop hunt. We just gotta be patient. Be patient in this mother market. Hell yeah. You have any other news coming up? Nope. I don't even know what time is it. 10:30 already, guys. Time flies when you're bored as shit watching the market. Look at the delta, too. I want to always keep an eye on the delta per candle. Chop, chop, chop. Chop, don't stop until it drops or pops. And bum bum. YouTube guys, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I go live Monday and Friday here in the Bullish Bears community on YouTube as well. And yeah, guys, check me out Wednesdays at 11:30 a.m. on Benzinga for Futures Fever. And yeah, a little bit of everywhere. Yes, I don't think you understand. I'll wait and wait and wait. And then you could stop me out too. And that's fine with me. Yeah, I don't know. Again, we're getting weak up here. We're building up resistance. I liked these levels to the upside, though. I really wanted to see the market move higher. But it looks like we are getting faded right now. I'm still in these. We're just chopping. Do. Definitely concerned we're going to make our way to 6103. My stop loss is currently at 6104. Just going to wait. 53 seconds left in this 5 minute. That's a bit of a red flag unless we could push back higher again. But right now, again, we're getting weak. Equities are very weak. Nvidia's pushing higher, though. Tesla's trying to push higher. Meta and Microsoft were the only weak equities right now. And that is taking a toll on us. Wow, will this want to run to stop?
I took a regular test exam.
Will this want to run to our stop loss? Because the thing is, too, now we have a 30-minute fair value gap right here. Which again is right below my stop, which worries me that we're going to want to stop hunt that. But if we stop hunt that, that's fine. I'll stop out and I'll look for a re-entry. We're just going to wait right now. It definitely looks more bearish price action wise at the moment. But we're not going off price action. We're looking at the volume right now. There's a lot of heavy negative deltas over here. So if we could push back up, I want to see strong deltas. See -1, -1,000, -1,000, -1,000. I want to see some positive 1,000s on the delta over here. I want to see these people flushed and trapped in the market. Where there's pain, there's gain. Where there's gain, there's pain. Where there's a lame, there's a shame. Bum, bum, bum.
Keep digging.
Just keep chopping, chop, chop, chop. That's fine, we'll cool down, we'll let the market do its thing. We got Bookmap up. All we can do is just wait right now. At this point, if we move higher, especially off that 30, I'm probably going to want to see 61.16. And then I'll do a bands to make your dance for you guys. Come on now. 61.10. You know you want to cross it. All day. I know you want it. In fact, I know how bad you want it. You want to make 61.10 the new point of control. Damn, son. It's hitting that 61. What's that? 61.0975? Come on, break that. Break that. Break that, baby, one more time. Bam. It's definitely making me consider getting out of some contracts because we've been chopping, and this would be getting out at the highs of this range. But again, the trend was bullish this morning, so I'd really like to look for that continuation. We hit this 5-minute fair value gap. We wicked it. We're trying to push up. At least a new high a day would be a great first TP. But if we don't get new high a day, then it's not a great first TP. Market pulse is positive, bullish positive, so I want to see continuation. Come on now. Give us that break. Big pop to 61.15. $61.15. Come on now. 61.15. I don't like the reaction to that high we just made. Yeah. Fix is trying to push lower, though. We're going to wait. Minute 35 left on this 5-minute. It's been red candle, green candle. Look at this. Red, green, red, green, red, green, red, green, red, green. Chop, 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 chop. So I probably, because of the chop, I probably am going to try to get out of 2 contracts. Maybe before new high a day. Because, if we don't get to new high a day, then it doesn't matter where my take profit is. We're not going to get to it.
So let's talk about why we're having this chop. And for the benefit of any new people, when you have a big move like we did at 8:30, the institutions threw their money into that move. And then you wait for it to shake out and settle out, in that 5, 10, 15 minutes that follows. Well, at this point, 2 things have occurred. Number one, they've spent their budget for the day in most cases. Number one. Number two, based on the outcome of that candle, they now have to reevaluate their position on what do they think they want to go do next. So one of the things to understand about these big 8:30 or payroll candles or whatever it is, we don't know what the institutions are thinking. A report and the move have nothing in common unless the report is really out of bounds. In other words, the report could be great and everybody's like, well, why did we go down? Or the report could be horrible and markets go up. It's because the move is planned regardless of the report. They just agree upon the time and then the institutions fight it out. If it happens to be that most of them are on the same side, then the markets move directionally. But because they've spent all their money at 8:30 this morning, they're out of money for the day. Number one, number two,
I don't know
when
if
we
they're
go
out.
back
I
and
wouldn't
look,
say institutions are out of money for the day. I think
well,
they
their
have
budget
plenty.
they spent their budget for the day. Let's say that. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Bad choice of words there. They're not out of money, but they've spent their budget for the day in a lot of cases. So what typically follows a big move is going to be consolidation, because the institutions are stepping back now to reassess based on the outcome of the big move. So this chop is very common,
Yeah.
very, very common. And we don't know how long we're going to sit in this chop. We have to wait for them to get back and re-engage. Uh, so that's just kind of explaining to folks what happened today. Now, there are days where all the institutions just happen to be on the same page and the market just takes off like a rocket, either up or down. But today, what we see, if we go back and look at that 8:30 candle, you see a big wick on both ends. And
Yeah.
that tells us they were not in agreement at all. And
Well, data moves, we rarely get it to move in one direction. It usually does give us a pop and drop or drop and pop. We do normally get some type of wick in both directions.
yeah, yeah. So, any rate, the point being is that consolidation very commonly follows big moves. And this is where we got to be careful, because this is where you get tore up. You absolutely can get tore up. Even the most perfect layup plays. Oh, I see a perfect ICT play here. And it
Hmm.
looked like we had a pretty good ICT play, let's say, based off that 8:30 candle. But, it did kind of play out. But you can throw everything out the window on a lot of days like this, because that chop will tear you up.
Yep. Yep. I'd like to see maybe take these lows out and then push back up. Obviously, I'm still in these longs, guys. This has been the longest long I've ever taken, and it could still stop me out for a loss. This might be the longest loss I've ever taken at this point. But we're just gonna wait. I don't know what happened. My book map looks weird right now, in my opinion. I don't know why. I guess that looks a little better. Weighted index getting weak. Nvidia's pushing lower. Apple's pushing lower. That's a big red flag. Meta's trying to push higher. Bit of a green flag. YouTube, hit that like, hit that subscribe. We're staying patient on these ES longs that might stop us out. Sort of taking these longs based off of the 30. My stop loss is at the bottom of the 30-minute candle over here. I could probably put it a couple ticks above just to play it safe.
Jay, I was reading your message here. You're kind of right.
What do you say?
That is another trick, another trade is one of the institutions holds back for a move when everybody thinks the institutions are exhausted. The truth is that somebody held back and they're waiting still to make a big move. It is always a cat and mouse game. It really is.
Yep.
Is there a big move ahead of us? Maybe so. That's, we just don't know. But, I mean, it's a good observation.
Yep. We had a pretty strong seller down here, negative 751 on the delta right now. So again, the longs aren't looking too sturdy at the moment, but sellers keep failing to bring us lower too. I'd maybe like to see if we could hit the stop hunts on these 5-minute candles over here and push back up. But we'll just have to see. There's that previous candle's low, so some people might be triggering their shorts right now because we broke that previous candle's low. Ooh, I hate that. I'm going to keep my stop loss right over here, around 6104. Very choppy, getting very weak right now. But we did take out that low that I was looking at, that lower time frame low. So we really got to be so careful right now. I'm going to hold these longs, respect my stop loss, respect my take profit. And, yeah. We still have those levels to the upside on Bookmap. Just taking a long time to get there. Gold and oil are chopping. I'm definitely considering moving my stop loss to like this wick right here, but I don't want to be wicked out. This negative 837 lot is very bearish, so it's a big red flag at the moment, guys. These longs might stop us out today. NASDAQ with weakness, weighted index, pretty weak, selling off. Apple, Microsoft, Meta, all these things selling off right now except Tesla. Yeah, I should have took profit at that 6109 when we failed it 3 times. But that's alright, we're just price bound right now, range bound right now.
$6,100, here we come. I mean, that's about halfway of the measured move. I mean, of the pull, of this move if we come back inside.
Listen, if we do fail here and close below, like close somewhere over here, I'll definitely look for a retest short and look to take out that data low. If not, I don't know. We'll have to see. Market could only go one of 2 directions unless it stays range bound. It could either go higher or lower, but it can't go both.
Well, I mean, you know, if you look at an ICT kind of setup here, we got a low followed by a high. The midpoint of this would put us around 6,100, a little bit lower. VWAP right now at 60.98. So I would not be surprised at all to see us pull back to 6,100 and then resume the trend north.
This negative 547 is a big red flag if we get back below it. So I'm going to move my stop loss up a little bit again. Because, yeah, I'm feeling like we might want to push lower. A lot of negative delta right there. Careful now.
It's going down.
It looks that way. Especially with NASDAQ looking bearish right there too. Yup, we're getting close to my stop. And that's okay. We'll wait, we'll wait, we'll wait. Wait, do something on your phone, listen to some music, stay distracted.
I tell you once more before I fall on the floor, it's going down.
I'm yelling timber. Oh no, we're not singing. I don't know who sings that one.
Well, that was Electric Light Orchestra.
Wow, look how close it was to my stop so far. A minute left on this 5-minute. Got to see us above 6107. "30-minute closes in 10 minutes. So I would want to see this 5-minute push higher, the next 5-minute push higher, the next 5-minute push higher. The hourly closes in 10 minutes too. So we'll wait. It could stop us out. It could go to our take profit. Whatever it wants to do is okay. 13 seconds left. A little bit of buying pressure on the market pulse on ES. This is the market pulse indicator. This is the market pulse indicator on NASDAQ. Apple trying to find some buying. I'd like to see Meta and Microsoft also push higher. 520, 570. Okay, I like that buying delta. Really like that. Really want to see that continue with some strength. We had negative 925 on the delta on the last candle we had, which is bearish, so be careful. I'm going to stay patient here. Either hits my stop loss or it keeps me in the trade. Oh, we're getting close. That was crazy. It might go hit my stop. I moved it down a tick. In case I wanted to. Oh, there it is. That's tough, man. That's tough. That's all right. It is what it is. It's just how the market wants to trade today. Let's see what else we got. Crude just freaking dying away. Got, let's see. Gold also pretty choppy. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll be patient. This is still a 5-minute fair value gap right here. It wasn't broken yet. So we'll wait and see. What's this big zone right here? A 30-minute fair value gap. Okay, interesting. But that's some good selling pressure now. So now we're going to wait. How's bookmap on gold? That's crude. Where's my gold bookmap? Is it over here? No. Is it over here? It's over here. Yeah, really not seeing too much. Crazy that move though. Craziness. Now, do we want to stop hunt or do we want to continue lower? It's the question of the day.
The real question is my singing inspired by some higher power, or is my singing causing it to happen? I will have to try different songs. But not today. I'll spare you guys.
Gee, thanks. I'd love to see this 5 just give us a crazy lower wick. That could be fuel for a move higher. Minute 30 left. 15. Closes in 6 minutes. Oof, we still got a little time. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of anything right here. Buyers look like they don't want to give it up. Sellers look like they want it, though. Clearly, sellers have been fighting all day for it. NASDAQ dumping right there. Surprised ES isn't feeling that any harder. 52 seconds left on the 5. That low was taken out on ES. It wasn't taken out on NASDAQ. But I just feel like we do want to continue lower at this point. But we're going to wait. We're going to let the 5 close. We're going to be a little patient. Negative 650 a lot right there. 6103.50. Yup. Very strong sellers now.
Oh, they're pressuring the Fed speaker here, Goolsbee, to make a prediction commitment. And he's like, nope, not going to do it. Not happening.
Yeah, he's like, no thanks. Don't put that on me, thank you. Yeah, clearly these bears have this right now. So we'll be careful, we'll be patient, we'll wait. There's really no clearly anything at the moment, in my opinion. But it could go. It could just dump. We did come near the 71%. We did come off of this basing on the 5-minute. Right, we wicked it almost. Did we? We did. There we go. Pump away.
Yeah, thanks there, Jay. Now I'm watching Statler and Waldorf.
There we go, buyers. Come on now. Let's go up. Let's go up. Let's go. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. Good buying pressure on NASDAQ. ES2 also trying to tick green. This looks really good. Point of control is trying to push a little lower. I'd really like to see that hourly as a basing. Wow, look at that. Go buyers, go baby. Consolidating by point of control again. Can we make our way back up to 6110? Huge, huge, guys, huge. I do apologize I didn't call in the my re-entry. Obviously it stopped me out of the longs, but once we had this wick I did re-enter a few more contracts again. I just scaled out of a couple. YouTube guys, don't forget hit that like button. I'll make sure to skip ads for you guys. What does that delta indicate? 925, how do you turn it on? This is on Bookmap. So you would turn that on, you would go over to your footprint chart, and then you would scroll to the bottom, and then over here is where you would check it on. You would put your stats to this. So if you want to take a quick screenshot, this would be your, what's it called? The settings for the bottom part down here. And then for the top part, you do horizontal delta, histogram, buy and sell. My apologies. $10 seconds left in the 5. I do like that reaction. 15-minute closes in 2 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And so did the hourly. This previous day high level is a key level, so be careful if you are back in any longs. This might be a good spot to maybe take some off, lock in some gains. That's exactly what I did. We're going to be holding. Struggling right here at this previous day high. Four minutes left in the 5 minute. Nope, struggling at that previous day high. VIX trying to push lower though. Nvidia's weak. Yeah, I'd probably get out of these longs. I'm gonna look to see, get one more little push up and I'm gonna get out. Unless it just pops right through 6107. Anyone here use Benzinga Pro? I'm curious about it. Go. Move up. Wrong way. Waiting on the markets change. Moving my stops up. Give me that pop. Give me a break. Give me a break. Give me a break of that 6107. Like a crazy break.
Truly sad.
You just want a Kit Kat bar.
No. I'm eating these delicious Moravian sugar cookies. Oh my gosh.
Ah, boo, that previous day high is working as resistance. Yup. Fine, one more time and I'm out. I don't know. I really feel like we want new high a day today. I know it's going to happen once I'm stopped out one more time. It's going to go, oh, you want new high a day? Yeah, we'll give you new high a day. It is currently 11:03, a little past our stream time, but trying to see if this wants to play out, which it's probably going to stop hunt that last 5 minute candle. Negative 610 delta right there, pretty bearish. Just gonna wait. Gotta remember, each time we looked like we wanted to continue bullish today, we failed. $30 still looks like it could be bullish. So I guess we'll hold.
6100.
Hey, market. You've been a different color candle every freaking other candle. Could we? That means this one should be green. Look at this. Red, green, red, green, red, green, red, green, red, green, red, green, red, green. Literally, for the past 13 bars, it's been every other. If you caught on to that trend 5 bars ago, be Scalp City. Go ahead, it's green's turn. Vic's trying to push lower. I want to move my stop loss to 61.0375, but I don't in case we stop punt it. But every time we try, we fail. I don't know, man. It just isn't looking ideal of a market right now. We need VIX pushing lower. We need the weighted index pushing higher. Apple's pushing higher. Meta's stalling a little bit. Tesla's pushing higher, trying to get above previous day's high. Nasdaq's got more strength than ES today. That should have been our go-to. But I like ES because you could have a really tight stop loss on it. I just got to go for more base hits than home runs. That would have been a great base hit earlier if we got out at this purple level instead of holding. Okay, give me some good buying volume. Okay, I like the volume that just stepped up there a little bit. What'd I say? It's green's turn. Red, green, red, green, red, green, red, green. Back to that previous day high level where I said I would take 2 contracts off if we hit it again. I didn't have my limit order, so I did not get out of 2. Shit. I'll put my limit order there now, so I will get out of 2 contracts if we hit it one more time. I sort of want to put it a few ticks higher, actually. See if we want to stop hunt the people that are short from that last 5-minute candle. Ooh. Ooh, ow. Ooh, ouchies. Just gotta laugh at it. Hey, market, what are you trying to do here? You're supposed to be green on this candle. How's a 15-minute look? I'll wait. 30-minute? I'll wait. Positive 556 delta down here at this 6104 spot. It's a pretty strong buyer. Oof, look at that. Oof, look at that. All right, stopped out one more time. We are done for the day on that. We reached our quota on that. That is okay. It happens. Delete some of these old alerts on crude. So ES just been too choppy. Too choppy. It's a scalp type of day today. Guys, I am going to wrap the stream up there. I got a meeting at 12, which would be pretty cool. I will see you guys, I'll see you guys Monday. Take care, happy trading. YouTube, hit that like and subscribe. Discord, have a great weekend. Any questions, you guys can always hit me up. Take care, everybody. Bye.
Have a good weekend. Later.
You too, later.
And to the rest of you. Woohoo!